Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this is that video I promised you the other day whenever I did my Freddy's First Impressions video, because the second game did not go so well. I told you I would get you a video where I would show off the dream pallets some more, and so here I am with the prototype claws for the pallets, the green dress because I've actually liked the dress add-ons, some more regression on failed skill checks, and if they fail skill checks I get to see their aura for a couple seconds, so that's pretty nice. And then the Pied Piper, so I can get to, I can get back to Badham, because I think it's a solid map for the pallets, and also it's, I want to play these map variations some more, because these are, it's not going to be long before they're back to normal map weight, and I like these maps. They're actually decent to play on. They're not completely oppressive like they were before. So as you can see, Pop Goes the Weasel, Barbecue, Thrilling Tremors, and Hex Ruin. And I also wanted to make this a bit of a discussion video, because, I had just got some free time and I'm working until Monday at the very least every night, so videos might be a bit slower till then, and since I had a moment I wanted to take advantage. So there was a dev stream that just recently happened yesterday, yeah, and they were talking about a lot of things. It was actually one of the most informative dev streams they've had in a while, which surprised me quite a lot. And I was thankful that we weren't seeing a knee-jerk reaction to the killer like we saw with Ghostface, and so that's good. And unfortunately there's no other changes meant for Freddy at the moment, except for potentially making it to where his power no longer starts on a cooldown, the Gen Teleport Dream Projection, which that would be a nice change, because it doesn't make sense why he would have it when Nurse, Spirit, and Hillbilly don't have to have a cooldown of any kind, and they can use their map pressure tools as soon as they spawn into the map. I mean, even then, it's not like Freddy's as powerful as they are, so, you gotta keep that in mind as well. Anyhow, during the dev stream, they talked not only about Freddy, but they talked about some perk reworks coming in the future. One in particular, Monstrous Shrine. I am curious what they'll do with that. That could be fun, depending on what they do with it. And then there's Kindred, which I was not aware that Kindred was apparently planned to be put into the base kit of Survivors in order to make it to where it was, Survivor Friends was less of a power gap. But as much as I love Kindred, the perk, I'm not so sure if I want Kindred put into Survivor's base kit, because I think the devs are hesitant as well, because I think they're starting to realize just how powerful the benefit of Kindred is, because it allows teams to cooperate more efficiently, Survivor Friends or not. And on top of that, certain killers have a bit of a problem with Kindred, especially ones like Nurse and stuff, because when people can see where the killer's going, they can disappear before the killer gets there, and that really, it's not fun. It's bad enough that Survivor Friends can call to friends, hey, the killer's coming right towards you, better disappear. I don't know. Either way, they did say, however, Kindred might have a bit of a tweak coming in the future. I don't know what that could be, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see what else. All right, yes, the most important thing. They were talking about some killer reworks, not like full reworks, but mainly add-on reworks. And the main killers they're looking at are the Doctor, Nurse, Myers, Hillbilly, Leatherface, and Legion. Now Legion, they're not sure when they'll get to him. Nurse and Doctor are their top priority. For Doctor, I'm actually pretty excited, because I can't see them changing his add-ons in a bad way, just because he's not considered overpowered or anything. And honestly, half of his add-ons are considered not that great. So I think they're trying to make it to where his add-ons have a better power gap between them, to where they're more used at a more diverse level, which I definitely have no complaint about as a guy who loves the Doctor and who has been feeling like the Doctor could use some love for some time, but I wouldn't know what they could do with him. But maybe an add-on rework could be just what he needs. Personally, I thought increasing his range and his swap speed on his punishment mode would be better, but depending on what they do with it, it could be cool. Excuse me. Then there's Hillbilly and Leatherface. Once again, I can't see them doing too much to their add-ons. Just maybe make some of the other add-ons that aren't very well used more usable. And hopefully give them their iridescent add-ons finally, so that they have iridescence like everybody else. And that same thing applies to the nurse. Legion, the only add-on reworks they've mentioned specifically were the ones where the buttons to where they'll activate on hit rather than activate on hitting someone while they're already bleeding, which is fantastic because that could actually make some of his add-ons useful, maybe, depending on what you want to run on him. But I guess we'll have to see. I can't even remember off the top of my head what all the buttons do, just because I never use them because they've always been bad. But then there's one thing that kind of worries me a little bit. The nurse. They said specifically the nurse. They want to rework her add-ons finally. And while her add-ons are quite dated, and some of them should be changed, like the extra blinks, I don't know just how much we can trust the devs to mess with the nurse. Now, I have a slight reason to be, not worried, just because they did mention a while back that if they were to that they wouldn't nerf Nurse or Billy because they know they wouldn't get away with doing so because people would get pissed for obvious reasons. And but on the other hand, this could be their. I feel like this could, after what they did to Ghostface, I can almost see this as an underhanded way for them to nerf the nurse and maybe get away with it. But I really don't want to see Nurse nerfed too badly. Like, her extra blinks, I want those gone. I do. I want them gone more than anybody because I may not face very many nurses, but I'll tell you what, I just don't like the thought of a character. Like, if there's one thing that pisses me off in a game, it's a character requiring less skill because of something in their kit. And the extra blinks are what that is for me on the nurse. And I hate that. The nurse is a character that should be strictly a skill-based killer for what she is. Because you can respect somebody who plays the nurse without using extra blinks, because you know that they took the time to practice the nurse, and if they do good with nurse, you can look at that and you're like, damn, nurse is really difficult to learn, and this guy is actually taking the time and going through the struggle of learning to play her. You can respect someone like that, because they're not going to take the easy way out every time. And that's sadly what too many people like to do. But, the thing is, it's like, what other add-ons are they planning on changing? We don't know. They haven't given any sort of what is... This must be an old add-on. Damn, they want to go to Autohaven Records. That's actually still good for me, though, whether we get the preschool or Autohaven, because there's a lot of pallets in both maps. So I can hopefully make this work either way. It's going to be weird not having the snares to use, but I can still do some fun mind games with the pallets. So yeah, that's just kind of my concerned part of the video, because touching the nurse, it's very easy to do too much, because they tried to nerf the nurse once before with pallets and it completely destroyed her, and they had to end up reverting the change because everybody hated it. And now that her add-ons are gonna get tweaked, I don't know, man. It worries me a lot. I want to have faith in the devs, I really do, but they've shown that they cannot be unbiased. They've shown they cannot do it. They did it with Ghostface, and so far I'm surprised Freddy wasn't next on their line of sight to nerf something, because they can't seem to release a killer without nerfing something on them. Spirit was a happy accident, like people like to say. But anyway, let's get into the gameplay real quick, shall we? No need to drag on with my concerns. You guys came to see Pallet Freddy, you're gonna get Pallet Freddy, and it looks like we got the preschool as well, so that's good. Because I'll be honest, I did not really want to mess with Pallet Town right now, if I could avoid it. Alright, let's put a pallet there. Oh, that's a tire. I thought that was a person. Someone's on this gen. Oh shit, I missed her. Sorry, this is my first game on, guys. I'm really potatoing right now. Yeah. I should have done a warm up before this on Survivor like I usually do, but you know, I guess I didn't feel it was necessary per se. Now throw the pallet down. Thank you. Oh. Where did it put me? Okay, well that's fine. It's fine. Sorry, this is a really rough start, but you know what? I'll make it work. Okay, I'm not sure how that didn't hit, but I kind of hate how they have enough time just to blind me like that. She must be using... Okay, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing this Claudette around like this. I keep seeing that projection and thinking it's a person. Okay. So let's try to pick this back up, huh? Alright, there's a pallet. Alright, that's one I already placed. Okay. So... Gotta forgive me, it's only my second game with the pallets. Alright, this generator is nearly done. Yeah, they're gonna stick it, looks like. Yeah, Meg, I'm coming after you. I don't want you getting that gen done. Little Miss Toolbox. Ugh. Alright, yep, that pallet's real, Meg. That's right. Dumbass. Alright, gotta brute force this pallet out of her. What? Okay. I don't know how that didn't... Okay. Okay. So this is really bad. I'm sorry. I really just spaced out it because, like I said, I wanted to do a discussion and I didn't think about doing a warm-up game and I didn't realize I was going to be this fucking potato. Any gens? Thank you. It's like a place to dream palette. Thank you. Oh, there we go. The dream palette there. Are you camping the dream palette? No, that's a real one. Oh, she messed up her flashlight. All good, all good. Alright, throw that pallet down. Oh, good mind game. That was well done. Oh, dead hard. No. Okay, well, no problem. She's got no pallet down here. She's done. Yep. That's a dream pallet. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so there's 2 gens currently being worked on. I gotta get her hooked up fast. Yeah, there were 2 people on this one. Holy crap. Alright, so she's not trying to loot the shack. Nice try. Looks like she finally got saved. There are no pallets in there. No, no, no. No pallet. Got her. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's try to pick this back up, shall we? I hear a gen that's pretty well worked on over here. Yep. And that gen over there is done. Holy crap. Yeah, the gens are most certainly flying. Get another pallet down. Trying to see if I was bluffing. Spoiler alert, I wasn't. That pallet's not that safe. Alan? There she is. Claudette. Oh, now you're fucked. You don't mind game that. It doesn't work. Just so you know. Alright. So let's see. All the gens are currently blocked except one. Yep, they just vaulted out of the window. That is fine though. They have no idea where I am. Question is, did they stick around here? I really should get rid of this pallet. That's not good enough. Oh. 360s, dude. On console, don't underestimate them. Alright, I need to get some quick pressure. So I'm gonna just do that right quick. I'm gonna kick this. Get that pallet out of the way. Kick that. Ha! Fooled you. Where is she hiding? Yeah, I don't know. She just keeps disappearing. I should probably just let them have this one, honestly. Found you, stealthy Meg. That pallet's totally real. I'll just pick you up. Damn it. Oh well. Are you dead? Oh, this is good. I actually need someone dead. Sprint burst. Good job. Nope. So you're going back on the hook. Sorry. Should have been more careful when I picked them up. One of them could have a flashlight. So as you can see, the pallets are decent because they keep people, they just keep the gens pressured. Oh, not the gens, I mean, they just keep, they make it to where it makes survivors have a false sense of security. And I can definitely see why the pallets are so well liked. But, they're a bit too inconsistent for my taste because they're pretty map reliant. Because as you saw in my first video, if you get a map like, say, I don't know, Rotten Fields or something, somewhere that doesn't have like a load of pallets, it's kind of hard to get the pallets to work because they'll just... Oh, hello, Meg. Yes, I know you have Sprint Burst. It's not a surprise. Alright, I took the wrong route for that, but it's alright. It's alright, Meg. These pallets are mind gameable, so I don't need to take those. What is she doing? You're a weirdo. I haven't hooked you yet, or the other guy. Wow, that's actually crazy. Shh, don't tell your friend. Alright, what gen is he on? This gen was getting worked on, which means he is here. Oh no, never mind. I couldn't see the aura for some reason. Also, it was... Alright, so that gen's regressing still. Ah, he's gonna kill himself. I heard an injury. You little... Bruh. You seriously just left your buddy to die like that. And so, based on what I'm seeing, you don't have self-care. Alright, well, let's get you put on a hook. Oh shit, nope. Thank you, holy crap. That was close. Whew. So that, I'm going to keep this video a bit shorter this time. Normally I would do another game just to try to do a bit better. But, I wanted to keep this short because it didn't seem like you guys were too keen on the longer videos. So that's something I want to ask you right quick. It's like, do you guys prefer the shorter videos or do you prefer the longer videos? Please let me know, because like I want to give you guys what you guys want to see, but I need your guys' help to do that. Just because, you know, I can't know what you like unless you tell me. So while I'm getting some add-ons on Freddy real quick, there's also one thing I wanted to tell you. I do have a Twitter account, which if you guys want to interact more with me and like chat more and, you know, just stay in tune with what I'm doing. I also use Twitter to broadcast whenever videos are live because, you know, YouTube doesn't seem to work half the time. So if you'll follow me at the Immortal Knight 96, it's Immortal like how I spell my username with 2 L's. So if you could please follow me there, I'll most likely put a link or something in the description of this video. Not the description, I'll put a comment down below telling you exactly what it is, spelling it out, or even posting a link if at all possible. So yeah, so I appreciate you guys listening to me and for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, just let me know what you want to see next. Peace out.